Hey folks, this is IOether, and as you can see, we're back playing some more World Tanks. This is my S35CA. It's a Tier 5 French Arty, or not Arty, TD, Tier 5 French tank destroyer. And we got wind up on El Hoof, and every time someone tells me to follow them, I say no.
On the road.
Unless they're someone I know or a really good rating, as far as XPM tells me. So when a random hitster tells me to follow them, I just kind of laugh. I don't know why, but I decided that I was going to try and sit here. It just struck me as a good spot. I don't have any idea why. As it turned out, it was the perfect spot for me. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do here. See what I'm looking at. I'm twitching around mostly. So I'm going to leave it on a fixed camera so you can see what I was looking at. So for a lot of this, I'm just going to be looking at the edges of my view, because really... So my team, they spread out. No one took the A1 area, which is normally where the heavies duke it out. Which turned out to be fine because their team doesn't take A1 either. So apparently the heavies decided they were going to duel in the middle or snipe each other this time. Anyways, both teams have decided the exact same thing. That was a blind shot at where the T1HT was, in hopes that I could hit him. I don't think I hit him. Not altogether certain what my team is shooting at. I kind of wondered if they were shooting at each other. Definitely had that happen before. And I honestly would not have noticed it during the course of the battle. Unfortunately, there is some waiting, but you know. I know that when the targets pop up, they will be pretty much square in front of me, as I can still see most of their team on their last locations. Most of their team on the map. And there's this guy. I don't know what he was doing, but I was fine with it.
That one bounced.
I wish the reload on this was just a little faster. Oh. So we traded a PZ-34 for a B1. Not a bad trade as far as I'm concerned. That Stewart is getting pelted by something or other. Somebody really doesn't like him. I actually have to kind of give the Stewart some credit. That's a lot of shells dropping around him, and he is smart enough to move around, so he hasn't got pegged by Arty yet. Which is more than I can say for some of my team. have no idea what this Setzer was thinking. But I was like, ooh,
Enemy armor
Christmas.
is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And I was so happy I managed to get over here and take pot shots at these guys who, for some reason, expose themselves.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Penetration.
I don't actually believe any of my blind shots hit anything except for the first one to start when I killed the AMX-40. I believe the rest of my blind shots just went wide. So now we have a KV-1 that's pushing up the normal heavy path. Apparently he got bored of sniping or something. We have a little PZ-38NA trying to hold him back. That's not going to end well. I don't know what the Artie was doing there. But
Enemy armor is
okay.
destroyed.
So some of my team are kind of scrambling to stop that KV-1. For now, I'm just kind of ignoring him. He's not a threat to me right now.
Ricochet.
Besides, when the enemy team's just going to gift me kills, what am I going to say? No?
They're knocked out.
So I am keeping an eye on the minimap. I'm keeping track of that KV-1. I do want to know where he is at all times, because if he makes it past that Churchill, I'm going to be in trouble. Ooh, it's that Churchill 3 again. Apparently it didn't run the first 2 times.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Oh well. And the Hetzer makes a run for it. And I don't know, I flicked the first shell, it went high. I was disappointed in that.
Gotcha.
Didn't miss a second. So now I've got Top Gun. I'd really like to get 8 kills or something. But more importantly, the Churchill 1, yeah, the Churchill 3 I think it was, to take out the K1, well, it's dead. And the K1 is still showing up on the map, so that means he's coming for us next. And by the looks of the T1 Heavy, I'm not going to risk leaving my fate in his hands. Considering the fact that he's still trying to snipe across the map. With that in mind, also, the other thing I have in mind is the fact that this tank is made of paper. And if anything so much as spits at me, I generally blow up. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make sure he can't spit at me without me being able to kill him first. There goes the M3V, who may or may not have been paying attention. I don't know. I didn't care. I had other things to worry about. Managed to get a beautiful shot into the side of the KV-1. Now he knows I'm there. Now he's pissed off. Now I'm in trouble. Thankfully, already shot goes wide. And I have to try and figure out how the heck I'm going to deal with KV1. So I figured I'd try the building trick again because it worked so well last time. Bounce off the fire one. And somehow he bounces off me, though I never figured out where. I guess we can always just do this. So I guess that first shot must have bounced off just above my tracks. Wow. I don't know how he managed to bounce that one, but he did. So now I'm going to predict him because he... Okay.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I was fairly certain he would kill me with that last shot, not leave me on 30 health. I couldn't help but troll him a little bit. So now the rest of the team is starting to get more confident. I mean, there's only 3 of them left. Though the SU-85B is really dangerous. He's got 4 kills. He's to be respected. I don't remember what happens there. At this point, I decided that I was going to try and sneak around because I did not want to meet up with either the Matilda or the SU-85B front on. Because, I mean, obviously, anything looks at me the wrong way, I'm dead right now. So I figured I'd head around the, cut from, the A3 area to the C1 area, and then try and head over that way. And I found this.
Vehicle destroyed.
And that was, he caught me by surprise, probably as much as I caught him by surprise. He just reacted badly and I took advantage of it. And while I was going there, I'm 37, the SU-85B racked up another kill. I don't know what I was doing here, but I just decided it was better just to go straight across. Not to worry so much about the whole trying to cut across the C1 area. The T1 Heavy is rushing. Finally got some brave pills. I don't know where he is. Ooh, look at that. Matilda's almost dead. Can I get this? Nope. Flies a little bit low. T1 Heavy takes me. Now we're just after the SU-85B. I have no idea where he is. No one really does. Oh, look at that. He's right there. T1 Heavy cleans him up, I'm pretty sure. That's how he gets him. Nope. T1 Heavy. That just goes to show you. T1 Heavy versus SU-85B. T1 Heavy wins. So that was the game, and I didn't end up with as many kills as I wanted to. I really wanted to get a fool's medal in this thing. I really wanted that Matilda at the end. Obviously, the shot dropped a little bit too low. It kind of frustrated me, but I still had a pretty epic game in this. So I have the post-game battle report, which I'll show you afterwards. But just kind of some of the things that went through my head. I did a couple things wrong that I wish I hadn't. I just had 4 or 5 things that I did wrong that I really shouldn't have. No, you know what? I did focus in a lot on enemies that I didn't really have effective shots on. The blind shots were not the best idea in the world. I got really lucky because the other team was just full of window lickers. If the heavies had charged A1, then our position would have been much worse. considering we had all our heavies in the middle. If they had been anywhere near competent, then me sitting in a bush in the middle of the field, wide open to with no kind of hard cover at all, anywhere near me, would have spelled certain death. They had a couple of scouts, which I don't actually remember what happened to them, but apparently they didn't scout the middle of the map. Otherwise, I probably would have been dead first. So I was, I got really lucky with the team. In the end, if I had one of those kills, I probably just should have stayed where I was, or at least stayed around the A3 area once I got over there and killed the M37. And then I would have had more effective shots off on the Su-85B and the Matilda once they were spotted. But that's, hindsight's 20/20. There was no guarantee they were going to be there. Actually, I was kind of figuring they'd be hiding in the town or around the K5 area of the map, because that's generally where people go to hide. The buildings will give you some cover if you want to try to return fire, and you can just jump off the cliff at K6 if you decide you don't want the enemy to get a kill. I don't know why they both ended up there. I guess maybe they decided to make a last stand together. That's kind of cool, but they didn't really make a stand together. They kind of both made a last stand apart in the same spot. Because an Su-85B and a Matilda should have been able to take apart the T1 Heavy not too badly. But they just kind of walked out and did a toe-to-toe duel with him, which ended badly for both of them. I should have moved around a lot more once the RD started focusing on me. This thing is a tin can with a hole on top, so if any of those RD shells had come anywhere close, I would have been dead long before I got to this point of the map. I got lucky quite a few times where I already dropped their shells. If they had landed closer, then actually I might have won this duel, but I probably would have died afterward, kind of thing. Or I might not have been able to survive that second shot from the KV-1 because I would have had no health left or something. So I got to remember staying in RE cover better. But yeah, all in all, this game went pretty well. I can't really ask for a better result. I would have liked to have gotten the Matilda and the Su-85B and, at least pulled that Pool's medal. But, oh well, whatever. 8 kills, still not bad. So now we're just going to flip over to the... So this is the summary, final thingy. Post-game report, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, my head's not here right now. So this was a triple experience day, so the 5,000 isn't 5,000. It's still pretty high, though. It's still over $1,000. I got myself a Master Gunner award, obviously a Reaper. I don't know when I got the Reaper, because I wasn't paying attention to what shots were killing what people, what times, kind of thing. But yeah, and this was my first and only time I've ever got a mastery badge of any kind in this tank, and it's the Ace Tanker, of course. Sharpshooter, of course. That's the Brad Walters medal, and of course, Top Gun. You can see I did almost exclusively the damage I dealt was my shots. I did a little bit of spotting damage on the PZ3, like 12 damage or something like that. Not enough for anything real. And for a tier 5 non-premium, 28k credits is pretty sweet. I mean, this is still with a premium account, but it's still. So it works out to 1,698 experience without the ×3, which is obviously my Ace Tanker, and it was a good game. I never expected that going in. I'm so glad I got it. And I mean, I'm not going to keep this tank past researching the next one, but I'm glad for the experience. And I think I've had an epic game in each of the French TDs up till now. Each of them has a special property that just makes this kind of game possible. Don't ask me what it is. I don't think I can repeat it. This is why I record the videos, right? Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. This has been IO Ether, and I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Have a good night.